Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode 7 of season 2 here at Fulham. We start with the game away from home against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup. The initial intention was to go back up to 3 games per episode today, but I'm kind of running out of time to get content made ahead of time for my week in Germany for Gamescom. As such, I'm going to stick with 2 games per episode for the next few days to ensure that I can keep up with the upload schedule. So Arsenal and Wolves today, and then Palace and Watford tomorrow, with then Leicester and Swansea the day after that, and probably Newcastle, Manchester United the day after that. If that's okay with you. Good. Not that you have much of a choice. You get the content I give you, and it's the decision I've made. I need to do it, really, if I'm to make sure that I don't miss any uploads. So hopefully you guys can understand. We're going to rotate the side against Arsenal. Yes, it's Arsenal, but it's the Carabao Cup, and we want to get European football this season, or for next season, if we can, here at Fulham. So I'm going to concentrate on domestic league play rather than domestic cup play to ensure we actually have the chance of some European play next season. So I'm going to rotate the full 11 and hope that we can still get a decent result against Arsenal. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. If we can squeak a 1-0 win, then I will try my best to do so. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. And for now, let's go to the Emirates. Arsenal making a couple of changes. Not their strongest lineup, as is mine. Checking goal with Bellerin at right back, Kolasinac at left back and Lacazette up top. The rest of the side, though, very much unfamiliar as to what you would expect for Arsenal. So, I was going to say Arsene Wenger. Well, I guess in-game it is Arsene Wenger. In real life it would be Unai Emery. Regardless, Arsenal fielding the kids in the Carabao Cup, as they do tend to do in real life normally. We'll see if my rotated side can hold its own. Bielik. Through there to Lacazette, to Knockaert, to Lacazette again. Through the gap to Knockaert onto Hector Bellerin. It's good from Arsenal. Nice block by Thomas Callas. We'll come away with the ball. Give it down the line to Cabano. Rafael Leao looking to get in behind. Actually, drop the shoulder and then play it round the channel that side. Callum Chambers could have been teammates with a number of Fulham players here, but he decided that he wanted to ask far too much wage-wise in the summer transfer window, and as such remained an Arsenal player, and as such remains just a rotation player for the North Londoners, and is now on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline. Gedson Fernandes, sorry, putting the ball into the back of the net. Fulham 1, Arsenal 0. Working the ball about really nicely, putting the defence left and right. Space opened up in behind. Someone was playing him on. You can see the one defender there sat very deep. Gedson Fernandes in the space actually opened up by Callum Chambers being drawn out of position. And we lead. Cisse, Leao. Cisse's there again. There's Cabano again. This is great football. Actually playing really well here. Cross towards the back post. Can we win the header? No. It'll drop to a Fulham man. Just Timothy Fosu-Mensah with the strength. Drop the shoulder. Cisse's done brilliantly. Now can he shoot from here? Yes he can. It's well blocked at source by Callum Chambers though. Space opened up. I perhaps took that a pace further than I should have done. Maybe a shot from slightly further out with extra space would have been better than getting closer to goal. Rafael Leao loses out to Da Silva. We'll stay just the 1-0 in front for now, but Arsenal yet to really threaten us going the other way. Wide there to Knockaert. To Hector Bellerin. Oh, through the legs of the defender. It was really poor from the back man there. Thankfully we're going to work the ball forward. Bruno Cesar looking to drive down the right hand side. Timothy Fosu-Mensah has other ideas though. Cisse forward to Gedson Fernandes. Rafael Leao has come short. Good it from him into Johansson. Let's go back to Leao here. Then with a bit of space, look to bend it from the edge of the box. It was worth a try, but he couldn't find the target. Johansson in there to Leao. Back to Johansson. Oh, heavy touch, but he will find Aite. Would like to get it back into Johansson. This could be the dream start for the second half. It was very nearly exactly that, but Johansson misses the target. Got the captain's armband on for today, Johansson. And he's in a good position. Bending away at all times as he cut across the ball. Not the best of efforts. Arsenal yet to register a shot in the game. Shows you how poor they've been. Free kick for Arsenal. Bruno Cesar to take it. They've just brought on Henrik Mkhitaryan for Da Silva. Well, that wasn't the best of free kicks, was it? Whether that'll go down as a shot, I don't think so. They are Still yet to pass the hour mark to register a single shot on goal, Arsenal. Been so poor in this game. Yes, they're not playing the strongest of 11s, but I still expected the senior players that were involved to play better than they have done. That's really good work around football, and Cabana will get there. I'll drill it into the middle. Chet's palmed it straight to Rafael Leao. Petr Cech should have held on to that. It wasn't the hardest of hit crosses, nor the most difficult to deal with, and he's just pushed that straight to the striker. Thank you very much. 2-0 Fulham, and that will be us in the next round of the Carabao Cup. Into Cabana around the corner to Rafael Leao. Just trying to accelerate away from Callum Chambers to make sure he keep possession. Defender is left, Aite, and he's on his own here. I'm going to pull that back to Johansson. It's not. It's going to find Jedson Fernandes looking for his second and now a third, but he's pulled this shot. The pass initially, or at least when I played it, was intended for Johansson, but found Jedson Fernandes, but on his left foot, that quite simply wasn't good enough. Insigne drops the shoulder well and gives it away. Oh, but I've run straight to Henrik Mkhitaryan, and he will tuck it home. Their first shot of the game, Arsenal, in the 85th minute, and it's gone in. He's just got away from me there, Mkhitaryan. So a nice finish under pressure, one-on-one. Arsenal back in it. Can't write them off yet. This is going to be a nervy final 5 minutes or so, especially considering I've immediately gifted them possession back again. Suelo into Insigne. Nice drop of the shoulder. Here's Mkhitaryan to the Italian again. A little ball roll. Insigne still going in the box here. Insigne finds the side netting only. Wow. Out nicely through the gap, and Lichtsteiner has the fresh legs to deal with the pace of Aite there. Lofted forward here from Arsenal. Time is very much running out from that. It was a terrible pass from Cisse, and it's really left me in trouble now with what will be the last chance of the game. Callas intercepts the pass, and we come away on the counter, and there's the final whistle. If that pass had been effective and completed, I certainly would have turned that home and they'd have equalised. The most important action of the game with the last chance in it. Intercepted by the defender. With their one shot on target, they did score, but we scored twice as many goals as them. A 2-1 win for Fulham against Arsenal. We're through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. Up next, Wolves in the Premier League. We may be only 5 games in, but Wolves have the best defensive record in the league so far. Rui Patricio in goal, 5 at the back for them. Butko, Bat, Sørensen, Miranda and Brzezinski, with Saïss and Ruben Neves holding. And then 3 up top of Helder Costa, Tammy Abraham and Diego Jota. On the bench is Mia Oniaga. I'm surprised to see Raul Jimenez not involved in the squad at all. Let's see what we can do. I'd love 3 points to get in the Premier League. Seri. Where to go, where to go? There's Cutrone. Seri again. That's Cutrone again. Lovely turn. Patrick Cutrone. Oh, nearly the best possible start. Session gets it back in. Sørensen can't deal with the intentions of Jean-Michel Seri there, but Butko shows great composure to drop a shoulder. Send us committing one way and send the ball the other. Positive start for us, so striking the post very early on and trying to win it back off Diego Jota here. Schürrle does exactly that and keeps it in play. Cutrone came short to offer support, but we'll go back across here to Kearney. Cutrone's still there in a position, and there's Seri. Cutrone could go again. Seri could do something with it here. He spun really well. Jean-Michel Seri to put us 1-0 up. What a goal! Fulham 1, Wolves 0. That was absolutely brilliant. The dream start away from home at the Molineux. We hit the post and then score inside 13 minutes. Lovely ball down the line to Costa. Stood into the middle. I wasn't far away from an own goal from Varnier there, but he puts it behind for the corner. Ruben Neves will deliver. You're not going to get many better deliveries from a set piece. What a save from Rossi. The header from Tammy Abraham on target. Needed to be tipped around the post. Ruben Neves will deliver again. So it's going to be another accurate delivery. Lamarchine heads away on as far as Sørensen. He's not going to shoot. Brzezinski could. Saïss plays 1-2. Brzezinski does. And Rossi makes the save down to his right-hand side now. Piling on the pressure, Wolves. Helder Costa to deliver the ball from the far side this side. Ruben Neves in the box, but Kenny will smack that away. And hopefully we can recover possession and then just look to calm things down and ride the wave. Neves over the top. Challenge. Tammy Abraham so strong and physical. He's holding me off again. Plays in Diego Jota. Drives towards the byline. Turns inside. Pokes it back to Tammy. What a save from Rossi. Oh my God. And the clearance wasn't the best. Oh, I tell you what, my goalkeeper has kept me 1-0 in front here on numerous occasions. That's 3 top quality saves he's made so far in the opening half an hour to ensure that our 1-0 lead stays intact. All of those saves came after we took the lead. Kearney, I'm going to drive inside to try and bring the defender towards me, hopefully, which he has done. There was Schürrle onside. Doesn't matter because I can't find him. And Gisa to Seri. Helps it on out the way to Brian. They've got 5 at the back, so I am having to really stretch them to get in behind. Brian to Catrone. There's the runner, Kearney. Catrone will go again, and we'll look to find him. Catrone gets it under control, turns, shoots, doesn't score, drops him again, and Patricio with unbelievable handling. Struck at some pace by Catrone there, and Patricio just grabs onto it and doesn't let go. Catrone into Kearney, quickly across to Cyrus Christie. Now, Schürrle's the only man forward at this moment. Catrone hasn't yet drifted towards the offensive third, and I've killed the ball straight to Tammy Abraham for some reason. Ruben Neves and Saiz linking up. They try and build from the back, Wolves, and as soon as I say that, they play a long-rangey pass across field. Here's Diego Jota twisting me one way then the other. The cross comes to the back post. The keeper will come for it and tip it away. The man at the back post waiting to just nod that home. Sessegnon will go through there and then round the corner to Ryan Sessegnon again. And he could be in behind here, the youngster. I'm going to pull this back inside there to Jean-Michel Seri. Also heavy touch, but I will get it to Kearney. And I can't squeeze it to Andre Schürrle. That would have been certainly 2-0 and game over had I been able to find that pass. I should have taken an extra touch just to make sure that the pass made it, rather than trying to play it first time and force it. By doing so, I've ruined the opportunity. I get the feeling, the way that Wolves have pressed and the amount of saves that I've needed to make, or needed my goalkeeper to make on my behalf, that I am certainly going to need a second goal here if I'm going to get the win. We needed a second against Arsenal as they scored late on to put it back to 2-1. And I think Wolves will probably do the same. Let's try and get that second before they get their one. Yeah, there's into Tammy Abraham. Should intercept that. Kearney's done nicely to get in front of the man. Here's Andre Schürrle. A little bit deeper than I might want him in this particular move, but somehow been able to bundle my way past Saiz. Don't ask me how I've done that. Lovely ball through to Catrone. Can we get the angle for this shot? Took a while to make it, and unfortunately deflected off the defender. Seri will cross the ball in. Schürrle was there, headed away. Varnier, I don't trust his shooting from there. Tom Kearney. Seri, I don't know which way to go. They've got some big boys back here, but a little bit of space here for Kearney. On his favoured left foot, shot saved by Rui Patricio. Miranda will clear, and Wolves live to fight another day. Back there to Anguissa. Seri, through to Catrone. Right, back to Seri and across to Christie. Forward to Schürrle. Into Kearney, drop the shoulder. Bend it on your left. Well dealt with by Patricio. Just noticed there that Sessegnon was in space on the left-hand side again. Scored a number of goals from that position in pre-season and towards the end of season 1. I really should have utilised him for another time there, but I just didn't quite see him. Oh, a defence-splitting ball from Anguissa, and Catrone's in, and this surely has to be, but isn't, 2-0. Oh, the defender threw himself at me, and it did kind of put me off. But unfortunately, despite having the space of being one-on-one, I haven't tucked that away. That's 2 really good opportunities in the space of 5 minutes. But I should have killed the game off and haven't. Will I pay for that mistake? Niange forward to Benikofobi. Turns, tackled, but it drops Niange again. And here's Silva. To Saiz, Niange. Forward to... Oh no, Diego Jota gets across to Saracen. Saved! And the rebound goes in from Helder Costa. Told you I'd need that second. 89th minute equaliser from Wolverhampton Wanderers. I can't deny that they don't deserve it. Or can't deny that they do deserve it, sorry. Can't say that they don't deserve it. Oh, again, another great save by the keeper. But just as I got lucky against Arsenal with Cech palming it to me, Rossi finally makes a defensive mistake and palms that straight to the Wolves man. Can we, though? Maybe. Go straight up the other end and get the lead. Oh, look for Catrone through the gap. He's in behind. Would you believe it? From kickoff, Fulham 2, Wolves 1. As the home side think they've rescued a point, we steal it back again. All 3 coming back to southwest London with us. Just made the pass through. Sørensen Oh, Saiz actually sticking a toe out, and he very nearly got to it. Cutrone, that was at a nice height for the keeper, but the power on it just too much, and he couldn't get to it. Patrick Cutrone will win us the game with practically the last kick of it. The final whistle goes now. A 2-1 win in both of today's games, both away from home. Very pleased to have been able to come away with that. And to be fair, despite Jean-Michel Seri getting a 9.3, I'm pretty sure Rossi deserves man of the match for single-handedly keeping Wolves out for as long as he did. He very nearly kept them out for the entirety of the game. It was only a lucky rebound that led to them actually getting their goal. Swansea beat Arsenal. Arsenal knocked out of the cup and losing away from home in the league in the same week. And we are up to third. Could be down to fourth if City win their game in hand. But I don't care right now. That is a superb league position for us to be in at this stage. Delighted with that. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. Apologies that the video is going to be slightly shorter for the next 3 or 4 days, but it's either that or you don't get videos for a couple of them. So we'll ensure that the content continues to come your way. Liverpool top of the league at this stage of the season. Manchester United in second. Monthly scout report coming back here. We'll have a quick look at that. Why not? 56 to 74. No, thank you. 73 to 94. Maybe 60,000 overall value is going to start off really low. That's a no, and that is also a no, unfortunately. But let's have a look. Oh, it didn't let me have a look at the youth player. We have a goalkeeper in there, I believe. Yes, Morgan Hughes. So I should probably start to train sooner rather than later. But for now, I'm really pleased with that. Have City played their game in hand? They have, and they've drawn it. We stay third. What a start to the season. 11 goals scored. 11 goals conceded, joint highest in the league, joint worst defensive record in the league, but we're in third and that's all that matters. We'll start with Palace tomorrow and I'll see you then.